Powerful Glatorian, now a veteran Glatorian with elemental power of air, Gresh is ready to make new allies and fight new foes to keep his people free. Gifted with the elemental power by Matanui, he will use the skills he learned in the arena and in battle with the Skrull to fight off the armies of Makuta. A set being redone that's only been out for about a year? Wow, come back already? This is a Bionicle Stars review by LegomationStudio. Hey everyone, it's LegomationStudio, here with another Bionicle Stars review. We just reviewed Nektan the Piraka and Takanuva before that. Now, for our third review, we're doing Gresh. As you know, these are the final, I'm going to say this for all the reviews, these are the final Bionicle sets foreseeable future, meaning they're probably the only ones that are going to be released in the next at least 5 years if there's even a chance of Bionicle being come back. But for now, these are known for the final Bionicle sets. So we are going to be reviewing all of them here, and now we are reviewing Gresh. It does come to a lot of people's senses that it's ridiculous how they're bringing back Skrull and Gresh. This enrages people because these really aren't what you'd call classic sets. Maybe Skrull, but Gresh? Seriously? If anyone, it should be Akar or Matanui, even Kina. But Gresh. Are you serious? Well, guys, they are serious. They brought not one, but 2 sets that have only been out for a year back into the comeback storyline. Now, of course, this does have to do with storyline, how Gresh has a big part in what he does coming up in 2010, and the Skrull army goes up against them. So I guess that does make sense, that because the war is on Barmana, you gotta have at least 1 or 2 things from Barmana. So you have to give them credits for that. I know I should be going on the Canister, but this is just an overview. Now, these are released as they are, and we just have to deal with them. So we're going to start reviewing Gresh. Well, we have a very, very green Canister here. And quickly we'll do a size comparison. We didn't do it for Piraka. But as you can see, the Agori canisters, regular Toa set canisters, which are about 2 inches taller than the Bionicle Stars. So these canisters for the Bionicle Stars are bigger than Matoran canisters, smaller than Toa canisters. So they're just a little bigger than normal. So we have Bionicle, Gresh, Bionicle Stars logo here, and he's in this position where he's kind of like preparing his blades. He's in like a jungle-y kind of terrain that he was with his other form. You have 16-year-old, 90 pieces. That's I think it's one of the biggest. We have the back part. Let's zoom in, cameraman. So on the back we have Tahu, and highlighted it's the Gresh, the one that we have here. The one that this is highlighted. Then you have how to put them in. Weird because it's kind of not really what you do for this kind of size sets. But then we have the biocode. The biocode, guys, let me know if these work or not. And if they do, I don't know what they're going to be used for. It's ROOK13. And I think that's the letter O. So maybe. If not, maybe then it's 0. But I think it's the letter O. And it's Rookie. Isn't that funny? It doesn't say Gresh. It's Rookie. So that's cool. So it's www.bionicle.com. Yeah. So we have the top part. The top part is the Skrull maze. As you can see, that little maze there that we have had for the other ones. And then these spikes. And then on the bottom, we have that stackable thing here. And so now that we've looked at that, we will open this up and see what we got inside. Well, we first have the instruction booklet, which has Gresh on the front. Same picture from the Canister. And then that awesome poster for Bionicle Stars that I think is pretty cool. Just kind of a poster thing with Tahu in the front. Then we have Tahu that we had on the back of the Canister and all the sets and what they do to give the pieces to him. And then, wow, Lego, that's nice, showing Ben 10. Ugh, wow. And then, Win Lego. I didn't really show that in the other reviews, but it's a new kind of Win Lego thing they have advertised there. Now we can zoom out, cameraman, so we can see the full amount of pieces. We will go over each individual pieces. First we have for the weapons the same blades as last year. Wow, nice creativity, Lego. Well, I mean, it is cool that they're in silver, so that's good for MOCing. We never really had any silver ones of these. I don't know if they came with the vehicles. I think there might have been some, but I don't know. I don't think so. So it's new that we got these cool silver Gresh blades. But they are kind of big for a Matoran size. We'll see what that does size comparison to the body when we build it. Now we have a cool green colored, not gray. Good, finally, not a gray Matoran body that we have. Green Glatorian hands. That's cool. Iron Man, greenish, yellow, I don't know, Iron Man head. So here is the pieces that will go on his shoulders. And these are I think very kind of cool. This guy comes with a lot of them, and if you like MOCing, maybe you want to get 2 Greshes, because these will be cool for MOCing. They're these cool little shoulder plates. They'll go on the side, and they're not like a shoulder plate like this, which is what we had for Takanuva, but instead we kind of have this green, kind of wavy, leafy, jungly looking that gives him kind of that swift kind of feeling to him. So that's cool. I really like that. It comes with 3 of them, as you can see here. They're pretty detailed too, but so we have 3 of them. And then the feet. The feet are the same as Takanuva, but in the lime green again, or kind of green. And again, those feet are pretty cool. They're kind of like small versions of the Kalma feet. Then the mask, or helmet, if you still want to call it that. Okay, let's talk about just that for a second. It's the exact same thing, I know, yeah, it's disappointing, but it's recolored in just lime green. So, I don't know, that's good for MOCing, I guess, if you want just a lime green helmet. We're going to do a comparison to the other helmet. So, after looking at them, yeah, they are the exact same mold, but instead of having this cool multicolored looking helmet, we just have this bland lime green helmet. It does look a little nice, I guess, but I really like this one a lot better. That came with his Toa form, but now, I mean, this is Toa form too, I guess, or Glatorian form, but instead he has his Glatorian one in a different color, which is lime green, and all lime green. But it might be nice for MOCing. And then, of course, the golden piece. And now we will add another piece to the Golden Bionicle collection. Thank you for Gresh for donating this one. The one that came with Gresh. Now we have 3. 3 more to come. Now we will build this together.
I must be so cool. Rookie, that's my bio code. Yet, it says I'm a veteran, even though I've only fought in 1 battle. I'm so cool, right? Even though I've only been out for a year, I'm still cool, right? What the? Ah! Let go of me! What is it, LegomationStudio?
You came out last year and already have been made a second form. That pisses me off!
Sorry.
So here's Gresh. For building experience, building experience, he is just kind of regular. There's not much new to him except for the fact that you do not just have 1 piece for his foot, there's 2 pieces, and that you do have these. And this, again, it just kind of fits in perfectly where, well, not as perfectly as the other type of armor that we have with these, but it fits on over it and overlaps it nice and curves around it and attaches it pretty good. And so overall, I mean, it's kind of just that regular build. Again, you can't really do much for building experience on these guys, but yeah, so building experience, it was fun. It was pretty fast, and yeah, so he looks good, and for posability is pretty great. But I want to say one thing about his design. The swords, yeah, it's cool, but they're way too big. You can't lay him down. You have to have him standing up, and these are just, they're so huge that if you want to move them, it'll be hard because you can't put them up anymore because they're bumping into this, and you can only have them go back because of the way they're made. You can't have him hold them like this, because this part, this part is blocking it from going in. And it doesn't talk about making a shield, but I'm gonna try that right now. And it's huge. This shield's bigger than him. I mean, for God's sakes, man. They're huge weapons, and I think they could have made smaller versions or made other blades, but I don't know. They're big though. That's the main point. At least he doesn't look kind of weird like Nekton. The purple and gray was like, I don't know. But this guy, Gresh, his color scheme works together pretty nice. It flows, and I don't know if you want to say makes this kind of color look to him that is kind of attractive to people who want to buy him. So, I mean, it's not that bad. It's not like there's too many flops. They have just enough armor on him, similar to how Takanuva had a lot of armor. Deck 10 really didn't have any armor. And he has 19 pieces, which is kind of hard to believe. But that's mainly because of all of these. And yeah. So, we will do now a comparison between him and his other version that was, again, only released a year ago. Of course, the one last year was way cooler, and the weapons went, they worked with the set a lot better. But it's basically, I mean, it's hard to really say much because it just came out a year ago, and we've seen this guy so much already, even though I don't really care for him that much. But yeah, he's taller, and I think in the comics and stuff, they make these guys bigger so that way they're the same size as Glatorian. So they really didn't shrink in the story, but set-wise they did. And as you can see, they have the same kind of color scheme. They have that lime green and regular green, but the Gresh Stars has the full lime green helmet, so it makes him look a lot more lime greeny. And then all of a sudden this silver really kind of shows out and gets in the way of things, and doesn't really give that Glatorian feeling, how Glatorian always had those colored weapons. Well, not Gresh, the star. He really doesn't have that. He's with the old silver weapons. But I don't know, it's you can see the similarities here. It's pretty much the same thing except shorter, and the mask, yeah, but these are a nice add-on. They make him look less spiky. The Glatorian version was a lot more spiky. So after that comparison, you can decide whether you want Gresh or not. The story is basically that he's a veteran, and now he's back fighting the Skrull off the armies that are now armies of Makuta. And yeah, already a veteran. That's weird, but he's, I don't know. It's again, it's just hard because he came out last year. But so if you want to get him, go ahead. He looks fine. I mean, he doesn't for posability, he's pretty nice. For playability, I don't know. I mean, I don't play with these guys, but for kids that do, this might get in the way. Like for younger kids, because they're so big. His color scheme works out great, and it looks pretty nice overall. But it's hard just to get over the fact that it's not that new. We saw him last year. But if you get over that, it's pretty nice. Matoran Agori. So thinking Matoran and Agori size, he's definitely a 5 out of 5 that I give him. Maybe just a 4.5 because there's some things I don't like about him, like the fact that these weapons are pretty big. But you can decide. These are, again, the last sets of Bionicle Stars, so I'm getting them all, and a lot of people out there are getting them all too just because they want to commemorate Bionicle and remember it. But if anyone, I did say that Nekton would probably want to be one you leave out, the Paraka. But if anyone, I guess you'd actually probably want to leave out maybe Gresh or Skrull. Although Skrull has a different color scheme, we'll go over that when we review him. The thing about Gresh is that he's pretty much the same, and we've seen him already. But if you're a MOCist, you may want these pieces. He's the only set that comes with those pieces, so you want him, get him, because he has these nice highlighted set is what I think is those things. So yeah, decide if you want to get him or not. Anyways, thanks for watching this review, and stay tuned for the RAHKSHI review. Again, we upload every week now, so a review every week. See you guys next time, and this is LegomationStudio signing out. See ya.